Sometimes pain can be part of the healing process, which is not fun, but it's just part of the process. Not always, but sometimes it happens. So it can be called retracing. Let me give you a couple of examples here. So let's say we've got this person, we're looking at their spine from the side, they're looking in this direction, and then they get in a car accident. So they get in a car accident and their spine unfortunately straightens out, which stretches and chokes the spinal cord, damages the disc potentially. It can affect these nerves going down into our arms, it can affect our heart, it can affect our lungs, it can cause neck pain, it can cause headaches. But let's say the person doesn't know about chiropractic care and they stay like this and they're getting headaches every single day. But over time, their spine actually gets worse, but because it changes the pressure, where the pressure is at on the nerves, they stop having headaches. And then years later, they finally go to a chiropractor for some other issue. They start to get adjusted and their spine actually starts to correct. But what does it do? It starts to retrace or pass back through that area that it was prior. So now they start to get headaches again, even though that they're healing better, they start to get headaches as they pass through that area. Now we're talking on a physical level, but again, it's neurological too. It's about healing, it's about detoxing. So it's kind of like let's say if you have ever had food poisoning before, and you get food poisoning, you're vomiting, you have diarrhea, you're sweating, you don't feel very good, you have all these potential symptoms. If somebody gave you something that actually makes you heal better, your symptoms might actually get worse because it's trying to get this poison out of your system. So even though the symptoms got worse, as you're healing, your body's doing exactly what it should for that position. So I know it's hard not to focus on the pain, but remember, it takes time and repetition, and sometimes that can be part of the healing process. If you've ever lifted weights before, what happens? You go work out, you get done working out, later that day, 24 hours later, 48 hours later, your muscles are really, really sore because you worked them out, you've damaged them, and they're actually healing to become stronger. So the pain is part of that process. And again, it doesn't always have to be, but often beginning, somebody's had problems for a long, long time, they can go through this, what's called a retracing process. If that's the case, sometimes you may need to increase your adjustments. Are you doing your rehab exercises at home? That's going to help offset some of the stress as well. And then any other just general health factors. But again, it takes time, right? Just give your body time and repetition. Don't look on the day-to-day. If it's hurting today a little more, a little bit less, look at the big picture over the next year, the next 5 years, the next 10 years. What do you want your health to look like? And then do those little things today that are going to help build that health over time.